nobody anywhere close to him right now. And you know what? I mean, to knock down as many laps as you can on a nice clean racetrack, he'll get back to the lap traffic here pretty quick. But once again, you can run your race, your groove, your line, and not be so much worried about mirror driving, you know, with nobody back there.
It makes the tires last a lot longer too.
The 38 of John Crow there just coming around once again, many laps down now of having problems this afternoon. This is Steve Christian in the Norcross Auto Foam Foundation sponsored machine, Form Foundation, number 12. Christian, once again, another one of these guys that you know, doesn't come here and run that often, but can find himself in a good finishing position this afternoon just due to attrition. You got to be around at the end of this thing to finish. You can get a good top 10 here just by being smart.
Yeah, you got to be there at the end. You know, I heard a comment from one of the racers yesterday, I believe it was Bickle, about how many laps he had led at his home track there in Concord, North Carolina, and he won 7 races, he only led 11 laps all year. So, but he was there at the end.
The right 11 to lead, right?
That's the right ones.
117 laps complete. You're watching the Snowball Derby, folks, in Pensacola, Florida. So glad that you've joined us this afternoon on the Prime Network affiliates around the country, as Hooters makes it all possible for you. And I got to tell you, you want to be at this race. This is one of them that's sitting at home, and I know a lot of you are, and this is the next best thing, watching it on television. But there's nothing better than being here. Once again, Pensacola Beach just reopened after the hurricane yesterday, and boy, I'll tell you, the businesses around here are so glad to see the race fans, so glad to see the people. And hey, even old Dave Mater there is awfully glad to see the sunshine this afternoon. New tires, he's having a good time in the 92 car, trying to work his way back up to catch his buddy Jeff Purvis. But we're glad you're along for the ride and hope you're enjoying this afternoon's telecast as we watch the leader, Jeff Purvis, James Finch's #1 chauffeur, work his way down around turn 1 and 2. That's the 38 car of John Crow just behind. And once again, we mentioned that is a few laps down. And Eddie, it's time for those famous words again. Caution is on the Speedway. We got ourselves a dandy little mess up here in turn 1 and 2. And sure enough, look who's right there pulling off the wall, Mario Gosselin. Boy, I tell you what, when it's not your day, Eddie, it's not your day. We're going to sort all this out. We'll be back with more from the 28th Annual Snowball Derby here at Five Flags Speedway right after you take a look at these messages. Well, it's supposed to be an auto race, but sometimes it becomes a parking lot. The 9th caution of the day. Pat Patterson here, the Snowball Derby. Eddie Sharp working alongside down in the pits. Doug Rice and Mark Allen as we're cleaning it up, Eddie. And I'll tell you what, we were talking about Mario Gosselin, and maybe we put the curse on him here because there you see the what's left of the number 10 car. What happened over there? Did you see what happened?
No, it was hard to tell. I think they've got a replay for us.
Yeah, let's try it and see. We see the cars obviously involved there, Mario Gosselin, Russell Bearden. And here comes the replay, and there is Freddie Query. Oh, here we go. Here's the incident. It looked like Wayne Willard, the 0-1 car, becomes a target. Everybody else scrambles to try to find themselves a way, and boy, everybody is just trying to get around it now.
Here, oh, that one hurt right there.
Mario Gosselin gets creamed by the, I think it's 96 car.
Yes.
Of Jack Cook. It's a mess, and they're trying to clean it up down in turns 1 and 2. Meanwhile, let's go down and check in with Doug Rice.
Hey, thanks a lot, Pat. Throughout most of the year, Lonnie Rush is busy following around the Winston Cup circuit. He's the shock specialist for Bill Elliott. Today he got his chance behind the car here, but unfortunately, Lonnie, it didn't last very long. Exactly what put you out?
We had something go wrong with the engine there after we got into it that last time with the leaders. We were just trying to stay out of trouble, bide our time, and initially we got in a skirmish in the back there trying to get out of the way of the 52 car there. She got sideways in front of me and we didn't have any place to go. Just knocked the right front fender off of it, nothing major.
Pretty big day for you sponsorship-wise and all that. I know you were looking for a better outing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We want to thank the people from McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Ford Motor Company, and especially the owners Bill Elliott and Charles Hardy for giving us an opportunity to do this race, this Hooters Cup race.
Now, obviously, if you've got a good look at the 94 car today, it carried the big Monopoly emblem because Monopoly is the game that is currently going on at all the McDonald's stores. Unfortunately, Lonnie's version didn't come with a get-out-of-jail-free card. Let's take this break, and we'll be right back with more of the Snowball Derby.
And we're back at Five Flags Speedway in Pensacola, Florida. Hi, everybody. I'm Pat Patterson, working alongside Eddie Sharp up here in the booth with me down on the pit road. Doug Rice and Mark Allen. We're cleaning up once again from the 9th caution flag. And Wayne Willard, one of the guys who had a real shot at winning this race this year and last year, not going to get it done. Let's go down to Mark Allen.
Pensacola who came in with very high hopes this year, but struggled yesterday and crashed, and then today, another thing puts you out.
Well, right now the train is still dirty on the outside. It's getting loose. I just got a lap down early and I'm trying to get it back. We're running the legs down and almost done with me and 89 car number. I'm going to have to go this closed up. I had Mario and they did such a good year, but it was bad that it took out several good cars there. And it was a race next to it. I thought some trips 89 maybe. I don't really think I pushed up into it, but I mean, we got together and we caused a pretty good pileup, and I hated it. You know, we usually run pretty good here, and we hit high lows, you know, but we've had a lot of trouble.
And as you can see, back under green, Steve Christian in the 12 car leads the field back down into turn 3 and 4. And as you can tell, we're getting ready to have caution number 10. Everybody gets woed up there. Steve Christian leads the field back around to the flag here. And once again, Eddie, can't win if you don't finish, right?
Yeah, boy, Ron Barfield, he got a little antsy there, I thought, trying to get up around and through. And you know, you want to run up front. You know, you're a racer, and it's tough, but you got to be patient.
Yeah, and Barfield has had a lot of patience this year and has done extremely well. This is his first Snowball Derby. He is running with the Michael Motorsports team. Those are the people that won this race last year. This team has only really been together with Barfield as a driver since the first part or middle of this year. They have led the most laps, though, in the NASCAR All-Pro Series. Ron Barfield and the Michael Motorsports machine led the most overall laps for the entire season. That's no small feat in the NASCAR All-Pro Series.
No, it's not. That's a lot of these guys run that series. It's a tough series, and it says a lot for Michael Motorsports and the equipment they put him in, because I remember him telling us earlier today that up until mid-season he'd only led about 60 laps total, and he picked it up.
Yeah, let's go down to quickly to Doug Rice and Mario Gosselin.
It's been a very good year for Mario Gosselin, but a very poor day. Mario, 200 laps to go here in the Snowball Derby, and you're out of it. What happened?
Well, a couple cars got together in front of us, you know, and just everything started happening. We know where to go. Budweiser Chevrolet Monte Carlo was running great. With, you know, Budweiser crew, the car couldn't have been any better. You know, we had a little miscue on a pit stop and lost the left front, came in, put a tire on, and got our lap back. Budweiser Monte Carlo is running strong.
Like you said, a great year, but a real short day for the champion, Mario Gosselin.
Okay, thanks, Doug. Tough break for Super Mario, but he will be back. You can bet on it for next year. The 12 car, Steve Christian, is our leader right now. We were looking at Ron Barfield, and apparently he was a lap down and is getting that lap back. And look at Christian starting to feel the heat by the local guy, Tracy Goodson. And Goodson is also one of the lap cars, but nevertheless is running really, really well on the racetrack right now.
Yes, he is. He's getting ready to get it back. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, and it looks like the 5 car of Rich Bickle runs in the second spot right now. Bickle's one of those guys that he's not going to waste a lot of time trying to get up there and get to the front. And Freddie Query, his teammate sponsor-wise, is also pulling up there in the back. But Bickle's got to be thinking, a good time to lead a lot of laps.